What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this episode of On Another Line. Today, standing here on top of my boat, Grayson Lake, Grayson, Kentucky. A little Father's Day derb out here. I am not a father, but coming out here and gonna do a little fishing. Having a little open tournament out here today. This place has been fishing pretty tough. We ended up finishing third place the other day in a tournament here. Caught one fish. There was two fish in the whole tournament caught over the limit of 15 inches. This is a slot limit lake, meaning that they put a new slot limit on this lake. You can keep anything up to 12 inches, 12 to 15 inches. So basically, like, you can keep everything up to, like, 11 and 15 sixteenths. And then when you're at 12 to 15 is the protected slot limit. You can't take any of those out of there. And then anything over 15. I saw the DNR out here last week doing some electro fishing here too. So it's nice to see them spending some time and taking this seriously here. But we are going to go out here and try to catch some, and hopefully they're over that 15-inch slot limit. There is a lot of stuff happening right now as far as where the fish are at. Probably transitioning into deeper haunts. I know where there's one little ledge and like a sweet channel swing bank that I'm gonna fish early this morning. This is the time of year where I have a hard time deciding what I'm going to do. Normally you would go shallow and throw top water or something, but this lake fish is so tough. Normally I'm gonna go somewhere where I don't think people are going to be stacked on. So I'm gonna go there and try that out. May or may not be the right decision. But that's a great thing about tournament fishing or fishing period, is that, day to day things are different. So just kind of got to make a decision and roll with it. But I would say if somebody really catches them today, 8 pounds wins it. If not, it's going to be like 3 to 4 pounds, I would say. We're going to go out here and try it, see what happens. So let's get it. Water temperature, 80.7. A little fog in the air. One of the cool things about this hummingbird here, and I'm sure they're, pretty much do this on all hummingbird stuff. I'm not sure, well, not all of them, but, I would say that maybe this is a Solix only feature, but it has an option here to show you the moon phase and things. So here's a screenshot of that. You can check this out. Pretty cool information, especially if you are, haven't been fishing in a while and you kind of haven't looked at the, what stage of the moon we're in and all that stuff. But it's kind of cool. In order to get there, really tough probably to show you, but you're gonna go to home, and then you're going to go to here where it says sun and moon, and then there's that. So again, I'll show you the screenshot of this stuff. It's pretty daggone cool for what it is. We need 5 bigs. I'll take 5, and then we'll work on the bigs. Seeing a lot of top water action sitting right here waiting on the tournament to start. Everybody's putting in back there. So that might change my my perspective a little bit. I said we're going to go throw a Carolina rig, or I didn't say what we're going to throw, but I was going to go throw a Carolina rig on a ledge first thing this morning. But I may run around and throw some top water and then come back to this ledge, because I think this ledge that I'm talking about there's not going to be a whole lot of people that know about it. So I got a pretty good opportunity to go fish what I want to fish, top water first for the first half hour of the tournament, come back, hit that flat, that little ledge. So it is 6:20. Tournament starts at 6:30. Tournament is over at 2:30. We need 5 by 2:30. If you catch 5 over the limit, you're going to win, no doubt. gonna be a slot. Oh, gosh. Dude, give me a break. You about freaking hooked the absolute crap out of me. Yeah. If he's under 12, that's a big in there, but I'd say he's about 13. Yep, the slot limit fish, man, he is fat though. Freaking hooked me. Oh. First thing this morning, look how fat that joker is. Might make the team, boys. Might make the team. As big as I can get on the slot limit. This is 11 and like 15/16. That's one. Wrong species, fellas. That's a big one. For here, anyway. Man, I thought that was a big old largemouth. That's awesome, though. That's definitely the biggest hybrid I've ever caught out here. Here in just a sec, you're going to see me catch a spotted bass, and I make the comment that it has to be 12 inches long to keep. Well, I had my states mixed up, and Ohio is the one where you have to have 12-inch spots. There's no minimum size requirement for spotted bass in Kentucky. So this one could have been a keeper in this situation, but it's not going to help me out in the tournament anyway. So one way or the other, it got turned back loose. Well, boys, that there'd be a spot. That'd be 12 inches. Wasn't even close. Well, fellas, that makes a limit, but man, it is this big, tiny. Picanha. Had a little bit of a rainstorm there come through. Got another one coming in here, but I'll take this opportunity real quick to tell you about this new rain jacket that I have. I have the whole suit. This is a Gill Meridian X in shadow camo, and this thing has a lot of cool features. Again, there'll be another video that's talking about this whole suit coming out very soon on my channel. But a lot of the things that I really like about this thing is that it fits really well. There's not a big baggy area of the jacket. One thing that I think people are going to kind of get leery about is the Velcro, not only in the jacket but the bibs as well. It has a really good amount of holding power, so you literally have to pull on it pretty hard to get it to come off of there. But you know, that's just to keep you dry and, you know, safe in the elements there. I really like the cuffs. Again, the cuffs have their own cinching mechanism, and one thing that you really can't see is that in both pockets there is a drawstring that goes around the back of the jacket, so you can pull this out and actually pull this little cinch pin down and get it tighter around your midsection so you're not getting water through your bibs and all that other stuff. So far, this jacket has far exceeded my expectations. The bibs are awesome. They fit true to size. I wear a large. I got a large. It fits perfect. I love it. You know, it's really hot out here today. It's probably 82, 83 degrees. Would I want to sit here and wear this thing all day without the raining? Probably not. You know, it's a little bit too warm for that. But however, it's easy to grab, put it on, take it off when you don't need it. But I cannot speak highly enough of the Gill Meridian X suit. They do have a more upper echelon suit. I think it's called the Apex Pro, I think. But I don't know why a person would need more than this suit. Fairly decently priced compared to the amount of competitors and competition are out there. So if you're looking for a rain suit, I would definitely recommend the Gill Meridian X. They sell them at Borders Sporting Goods in Ashland, Kentucky.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of On Another Line. Managed to squeak out enough for a second place finish in big bass here. As you see there in one of those last shots, I spent the last 2 hours of the day live scoping. I ended up catching about 6 or 8 more fish. I didn't want to bore you guys to death with that footage because, let's face it, watching me watch a screen all day is not what everybody wants to do, and I get it. So, is what it is. Ended up having enough to finish, again, second place and big bass with Lewis County Luckers on this Father's Day derb. I'll take it. Guys, we'll see you next time. And if you guys can, get out there and lean on them. We'll see you next time on Another Line.